Hey everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Little Book Corner. My name's Acacia. Today we're doing my January wrap-up. This is my final January wrap-up. I did my mid-month, which I will link down below, earlier this month, and now I'm discussing this month's reading habits. Now, I will at the end talk about what I'm currently reading and my plans for February reading a little bit, but I don't like to really expand too much on that because I kind of don't like to force myself to read anything. I will only mention one book that I know I will be reading because, you know, buddy reads and stuff. So book number one, this is not in order of how I read them. This is in order of how they do not fall over on my shelf. Nimona by Noelle Stevenson. This I gave a 4-point-star review, rating. I gave it a 4-point-star rating because, what? Like, I was like, there's no way that this is worth all the hype. Totally worth the hype! I had no idea. Why did no one tell me this girl was so kick butt? Like, Nimona is awesome, and I loved it, and it was so sweet and so cute, and I loved it, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably, even though I just posted a video, or I will be posting a video about my money flow, I will probably be buying a second copy of this to send to not only my friend in LA, but my cousin, because I think she's 13? Oh my god, when did that happen? But she's 13, and I think this is going to be right up her alley. I'm also sending her The Girl Who Circumvented Fairyland, so, you know, she's got some good stuff coming. Now, this one is going to be a tale for the time being, 5-star rating, going to be on my favorites shelf, definitely going to be one of my favorites of 2016. I just don't know where it will land, because it's pretty early on. Now, I will tell you this right now, I will be doing a full separate review of this, just not now. It's coming, and when it arrives, I will link it down below, and I will just kind of get more into depth about now, and the bullying situation, and all the other goodness that is this book. Absolutely a 5-star read, phenomenal book, emotions, feelings, religion, everything that you could really want in a book. It was just beautiful. And if you don't know much about Japanese culture, this is a very good way to edge in. I'm discovering that that was a really good thing for me to do because it helped immensely to like kind of learn a little bit about the Japanese culture that I knew nothing about. Now, the next one that I have is The Faster I Walk, the Smaller I Am. This one I give 4 stars. I enjoyed it. I sat down and I read it in one sitting. It was very short. The font was relatively large and pretty well spaced. I thought it was really a very emotional read, though. I don't know if everyone agrees on that that's read it, but I found it very emotional. I felt a lot of sympathy for the main character and her feeling of kind of lostness and her trying to continue normalcy when I think she's hit that age where all of her family and friends are gone. And it's really hard to read, but it was really beautifully done. And I absolutely loved every bit of it, and it was an easy thing to pick up and read, and it didn't feel forced. It felt really fluent and pretty, and I enjoyed it thoroughly, and I will definitely recommend it to others. And I think if you haven't picked this up, I really think it's a good one to pick up, especially because it's a really interesting take on aging. Because it's so honest, it's really not skimming the surface of the fact that there's aging happening and a feeling of lesserness and a feeling of losing your purpose. All right, now we're going to go on to Cold City. Oh my god, 5 stars, easy, review down below, linked, read it, buy it, do it, yes. Freight Publishing sent me this because I requested it for review. I'm so glad that I did. It was the best thing. I don't know. They're so different. I don't know. A Tale for the Time Being and this are so different, you guys. They're such different 5 stars. That's really what it comes down to, is they're very different 5 stars. Like night and day different 5 stars. This is mental illness, and so is that, but that's not as dark and morbid as this is. They both deal with the same, like, tones of I had a weird reading month. Like religion and all that good stuff, spirituality is all in this as well, but it shows a darker side of it. Oh, that's how I'll explain it. There we go. So this book talks about how dark and evil religion can sometimes be when used incorrectly. This talks about how wonderful spirituality can be when used properly. There we go. And then the mental illness factor. This is about madness and not being supported as much as you could be, I feel, and being in a mental hospital. This is about trying and struggling, but having the family support. Cold City's review I will link down below. Okay, so I finally caved. And yes, this I gave 4.55. I don't know. I can't decide. I read A Wild Swan by Michael Cunningham and I loved it, and I loved this, and I love them, and Jen, why did you do this to me? You're right. They're amazing. I think because I read A Wild Swan first, I like it just as much, but if I'd read this one first, I would have liked it more. But this is a modern day retelling. It's basically somebody going around and doing interviews across the country and interviewing people in the form of stories that are like fairy tales. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. This is New World Fairy Tales, and it is by Cassandra Parkin, and I will definitely pick up more of her books. Made You Up. Beautiful. Wonderful. 5-star read. Amazing. Yes. Thank you. If you guys want to see a full review of this, I can do one. Right now, I'm not considering it. It's about a young girl with schizophrenia and her experience living throughout her life as a young teenager in a high school where she's trying very hard to fit in and going into a mental ward and dealing with that and coping with just being a normal teenager on top of having schizophrenia. So she actually has younger schizophrenia than you usually get it, because you usually see it in your 20s. She has early schizophrenia, which is a very difficult thing to discuss, but it's very good at discussing the idea of hallucinations and what they look like and how parents can sometimes be embarrassed and not know what to say, and it's beautiful. It's wonderful. Okay, guys, don't hate me. Fangirl I gave 3.5 stars. I'm sorry. I know it's 3.5 stars. I went into this with such high expectations. I think that was my problem. I don't get it. I don't get the hype. I don't get the hype. I like Kath, but I don't think I relate to her. I don't think any of the characters really were me. That was part of the thing, is everyone else is like, I was Kath, I was Regina, I was this guy. And I'm like, I wasn't any of these people. Like, I was so alone in high school. I had no friends. I didn't have fan fiction. I just read, and even then I struggled. So like, 3.5 stars. You guys, I know it's really hard, and it's hard for me to say that, but I do like it, and I will keep it because it was a good book. It's just not what I wanted it to be, and I might reread it when I'm in a YA mood, because maybe I wasn't in a YA mood. I don't know. This one is, things are falling. This one is The Sleeper and the Spindle. This one I gave 3 stars. I liked it. I enjoyed the pictures. I enjoyed the art. It is absolutely stunning. So, you know, honestly, if I was going to change the rating based on the cover art, I would be giving it 4 stars, but I don't want to do that. I want to base it on the story. I liked it, but zombies aren't my thing. Pretty plain and simple. It just, I don't know. For some reason, it didn't do what I wanted it to do. It wasn't, I don't know. It was good, but it wasn't great. But I do like it, and I think that it would be a really great read for anyone in the younger years. I think it's actually very sweet that way, so I might actually send that along to my cousin as well. Now I'm going to do my current reads right now. So let's start with this. Long Way Home, Long Way to a Small Angry Planet by Becky Chambers. I am involved in this one. This one I'm in love with. Super great. Talks about racism. Like, oh my god, it's amazing. Full review will be coming on this one. Finished. This was sent to me for review by Persephone. This is There Were No Windows by Nora Holt. This is beautiful. It's about a woman who suffers from Alzheimer's during World War II, but she thinks it's World War I, and she's losing track of time, and she's losing the fact that she has lost her husband, and she can't remember things, and she's getting stressed out, and they're calling her mad, and oh, it's hard, but it's beautiful. So wonderful. I'm so excited. Okay. A Darker Shade of Magic. I'm not that far into this so far, but I like what I'm reading. It's an easy, quick fantasy for me to have on the side while I'm reading the other books. That's really what I use fantasy for, is to break things up. And then this one, I finally pulled out Crimson Petal and the White, and I keep feeling like I should feel more accomplished because I'm at like a page 130, and then I'm like, oh wait, no, it doesn't really matter because there's 800 pages in this. You're not that far in, silly person. Oh, but I am loving it. I am really loving it, so I will definitely continue with that and enjoy it, and oh my gosh, don't fall. So yeah, those are the books that I will be continuing on with in February, and then the books that February, I will be doing a buddy read of Attachment, and I will be doing a buddy read of George. So those are the two books that I know I will be getting to. I keep trying to read A Portable Shelter, but I'm just, I don't know. Talk to you guys in the comments below. Let me know what you're reading. Let me know what you did read. If you want to link your own TBRs, anything like that, please do. I want to support you guys. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.